Hello, fellow Pokemon trainers, Nintendo fans. Prince Charmingder here, and today we are starting a brand new playthrough for the channel. Today, as you can tell from the screen, let's see, we got a Joy-Con, the left Joy-Con, the right Joy-Con, the Switch, and what is that little thing in the third slot? Oh, why, it is none other than... Oh, come on, baby. There we go. That is the Pokeball Plus, which means that we are going to be playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Well, we're playing Pikachu version because, you know, that's the only one I have access to right now. Let's see what we got. We have a girl Pikachu. Oh, she's so cute. Look at her. She's so cute. In we go. Alright, guys. So, let's see. We are going to be playing in English. Look at Eevee and Pikachu looking so fancy free up there at the top. We're playing a brand new profile. I made my own profile for this series, so that way we get the freshest experience as possible. Hello, Pikachu. Hello, cutie. It's Professor Oak.
Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor.
What you got in the ball? What's in the ball?
This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. And if you want to know how people tend to interact with these Pokemon, well, some people keep them as companions, others have them do battle. As for myself,
Oh, Psyduck, I love you.
I study Pokemon as a profession.
Where do I go for school? Where do I go to school for that? That's what I want to know. I want to be a Pokemon professor.
Now, why don't you tell me about yourself?
Alrighty, guys. So, we're gonna pick our character. I'll be this handsome young man right here. And how about a name? We're gonna go with. I'm pretty sure my name fits on here. Charmingder. Let's see. But while we're doing this, I'm going to explain the rules of the Nuzlocke. Well, I'll give you the basic premise of the Nuzlocke. I don't want to have to stop the rules in the middle of it before... Oops, not 3. Although we could be 3 to be edgy. A Nuzlocke is a way of playing through a Pokemon game to give it a little more challenge. Normally, you can catch as many Pokemon as you want, and, you know, you go about the game your merry way. This is to, like, give it a more personal and, more, like I said, difficult, more challenging. Challenging is the right word for it, not difficult. A more challenging way to play through a Pokemon game. But we'll get into that once I go over the rules of this Nuzlocke, because Let's Go is a completely different game than any other Pokemon game.
Right, so your name is Charmingder. Yes, just... Pikachu, I love you!
Who is this fellow?
This boy here is your friend and rival who has grown up next door to you. What's his name now?
So who shall this fellow be? What is your rival's name? Let's see. It's got to be my buddy. Who do we have? I named him my original playthrough Oscar, my good brother from the youth ministry that I help out at. He's a very good friend, loves Pokemon just as much as I do, and it was nice having him as my rival in my original playthrough. But this time I gotta have somebody else as my rival because we've got a new playthrough going on. So I think I'm gonna have this buddy named Eddie, or should I say no? Yeah, I'm gonna name him Eddie. This is after my good friend Eddie I went to high school with. Been very supportive of me, and he's a great guy overall. And this guy, this rival here, he's not bad. I don't know why everybody gives him like trouble, because he's no Gary Oak. But it was Eddie, was it? Yes, it was. Eddie. Kairos, live the fourth. Don't think I forgot, Eddie. You were in my group.
I see. His name is Eddie.
Oh, Pikachu.
Look at her. She's so cute. Charmingder, my boy. Your very own Pokemon tale is about to unfold. Oh my, yes, a world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go.
They said the name of the game. Whee! Through the TV screen we go. All right. Oh, it's the TV screen and everything that we were watching in the cutscene. Oh, look at the little Pikachu doll. My hands. I love the way this game looks. I cannot get over the way this game looks. It is like exactly what I imagined Pokemon would be when I was playing on my Game Boy Color back in '99. So pretty much, we're playing with the Pokeball Plus, which is a Pokeball peripheral that acts as a controller. The stick, I really wanted to do face cam so I could show you guys how this is. Unfortunately, the frames per second were like awful, and it wouldn't have been worth it. It would have done this game a great disservice if you guys didn't see it at its best quality that I can provide it with. There's probably lots of other PokeTubers and YouTubers out there who have phenomenal quality with face camera, layout, and stuff like that. I'm just a guy who wants to share my experiences and have fun playing some games. But you move around with the control stick. On the top of the Pokeball Plus is a button that opens up your menu, and then you click on the stick, and that's the A button. So if we go up here, it's a Nintendo Switch. It's connected to the TV. Yes, it is. Well, but before we go any further, like I said, the Nuzlocke is a way of making a game more challenging for veteran Pokemon players. Nuzlocke rules vary from person to person because it depends on what limitations you want to put on yourself. The main 3 rules that usually define a Nuzlocke are: 1. When a Pokemon faints in battle, that Pokemon is considered dead and is no longer able to be used. Another rule is all Pokemon captured for the Nuzlocke must be named, and this is to make sure that you got a stronger and more personal bond throughout the adventure. And 3 is when you go on a route, the first encounter you get on that route is the only Pokemon you're allowed to capture. And if you miss it, it runs away, whatever it may be, if you fail to capture that encounter, that's it. You can't get any other Pokemon from that route. So those are like the 3 basic things, your bread and butter for Nuzlockes. So we're going to be instilling those rules, but the way that this game works, it makes it a little more difficult. So, like I said, 1, if a Pokemon faints, that Pokemon is no longer able to be used. So we're going to follow that rule. We're going to nickname all our Pokemon so that way they're a part of our team and a part of our little Poke family. And 3, the first encounter that we get on a route, that's the one we can only use for our playthrough. And if I fail to capture it by, for example, running out of Pokeballs, you can easily run out of Pokeballs. Or if the Pokemon runs away from you, Pokemon are able to flee from you because there's no wild Pokemon battles. So that leads into the next rule. Since there are no wild Pokemon battles, how are we going to train? Well, if I go to a route, I can catch Pokemon there for training purposes only. Meaning, we're doing like a catch and release. Once we catch the Pokemon, we send them off on their merry way. And that's it. I can't keep them with me. I can't do anything like that. They're not a part of the Nuzlocke team. But I have to be wary. I can go on any route and do this. But if I go to a route and I start doing my training and I forget, oh shoot, I didn't get my encounter for this route. I'm already like 10 Pokemon deep. I'll just pick this Scyther that I caught. No, that's a no-no. If you've already released the first Pokemon you caught from that route, you're done. You can't. You kind of messed up. So the player has to be aware of where they are catching Pokemon for training purposes. And due to the encounter of capturing Pokemon, when I'm entering a new route, the player is allowed to choose their encounter. Meaning, if I go to Route 1 in this game, I have to my route encounters, I have a Rattata, Pidgey, and I think it's Oddish. I think Oddish is exclusive to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. So let's say I go to Route 1. I want to get an Oddish. I say, okay guys, Route 1, my encounter is going to be an Oddish. I'm going to go run into an Oddish and see if I can find one. But if a Pokemon runs into me, say if a Rattata makes a beeline for me and I can't dodge it, and he runs into me, that's my encounter despite me declaring my encounter. Because of just like how easy it is to like pick what Pokemon you want, you have to you gotta call it. Like you're playing pool. You call your 8-ball, you miss it, that's on you, or you hit the wrong one. That's how we're playing it. So if I accidentally run into a Pokemon, so if I'm running towards an Oddish and a Pidgey just spawns out of nowhere and I run into it, hey, too bad. That's my encounter now. It's just so that way we don't just plow through the game and I pick like every single Pokemon I want. It's to add a little more difficulty to it. You'll see once we start playing the game. I know I'm like bombarding you guys with a lot of rules, but I just want to get these established in episode 1, and that way there's no confusion throughout the rest of the playthrough. And then the next rule that we'll be following is the exclusive partner Pokemon. So the Pokemon that we saw in the intro, that Pikachu, she is the partner Pokemon. As soon as I can, I've got to box her. I'm not going to be able to use my partner Pokemon in this playthrough. And that's due to the nature of the Nuzlocke, because if the partner Pokemon were to faint, that Pokemon is technically dead. But if you've played Pokemon Let's Go before, you know that even though if your partner Pokemon faints, and you haven't healed it yet, you haven't gone to a Pokemon Center, it's still with you on the overworld. So that kind of would ruin the immersion of the Nuzlocke. So, in order to keep our partner Pokemon alive, the partner Pokemon is going to be in the box, so that way she, because it's a girl Pikachu, she will be with us throughout the entirety of the adventure. So those are the 6 main rules that we're going to be following. And then there's 2 other clauses. These are not required, but they do add a little bit of variety to the game. So the first clause is Shiny Clause. If I run into a shiny Pokemon on the route, regardless of whether an encounter has already been captured, I can capture that shiny Pokemon if I want to. I'm not required to. So let's say we go to Route 1, we get our Oddish, and then as I'm running back to train up, I run into a shiny Rattata. I can catch that shiny Rattata if I want to. The only stipulation to the Shiny Clause rule is, say for example, we leave Pewter City, I go into Mount Moon. And as soon as I walk into Mount Moon, I haven't declared my encounter yet, I see a shiny Zubat. I want to go for that shiny Zubat, because it's a shiny. So I capture the shiny Zubat. That was my first encounter. Doesn't matter if it's shiny or not, the first encounter is the encounter that you are stuck to. So the only other way I can get an encounter in Mount Moon is if I run into another shiny. Which, the odds of getting back-to-back shinies, man, I wish I would have been playing Lotto Tickets instead of playing Pokemon. But that's the Shiny Clause. Second clause is going to be the Species Duplicate Clause, which is going to be if I enter a Route 1 and I get a Pidgey, that's my Pokemon. Say if I go to Route 2 and I run into another Pidgey or a Pidgeotto, I don't have to capture that unless I really want to, because it's part of the species evolution line of Pidgey. It's added a little more variety to the game, and that way we don't get stuck using the same 5 Pokemon over and over again. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I know that we spent a pretty good amount of time just going over the rules. Like I said, the rules will be in the description for every single episode, so if you're not sure why I didn't catch a Pokemon or what happened to this Pokemon, check in the description. The rules will be there. But that's enough talking for now. Let's get on with the adventure. I'm coming up! Up and at 'em! Morning, Charmingder. What's going on? You've got one weird look on your face. Ah, never mind that. I couldn't wait any longer, so I came to get you. Today's finally the big day. We're finally going to get our first Pokemon from Professor Oak and become real trainers. Oh, but before we do, you read the email I sent you yesterday, right? You better have. Check your computer if you didn't. I'm going to book at a Professor Oak's lab, so see you there. See you, Eddie. Pretty much the thingy right here is just telling you how to save the game and stuff. But look at the poster in the back. Look at the poster. It's a callback to the opening of the first games. But let's get this adventure underway. Wee, look at me go. Hi, Mom. Off you go to Professor Oak's lab. Eddie asked the professor to give the 2 of you your own Pokemon, didn't he? Yes, he did. Alright. Oh, this game looks so good. Oh, I love the aesthetic, the art, the music though. Listen to the Palatown music. I'm going to be quiet for a second. I love this game. I don't care what anyone says. If you didn't like this game, it's because you didn't open your mind and your heart to it. Because this is like an amazing Pokemon experience. Well, my good Pidgey, thanks for your help. It's the professor. I think I understand you all a bit better now, thanks to this. Goodbye, Pidgey. Look, you can see Viridian City up ahead. Ah, if it isn't Charmingder. Oh, of course, I promised to give you and Eddie your Pokemon today, didn't I? Well, in that case, why don't we head over to... Whoa,
What's this? Oh my god, it's so cute! Alrighty guys, here's our first encounter. Oh, you encountered a wild Pikachu. My, I surely wouldn't have expected a Pikachu to appear around here. But since the opportunity has presented itself, why don't we participate? I mean practice. I didn't put my reading glasses on. Why don't we practice some Pokemon catching? You just have to throw out your Pokeball and try to land it on a wild Pokemon for the chance to catch it. So we're going to hold our Joy-Con horizontally and point it straight at the screen. In this case, I'm playing with the Pokeball Plus. And then when it's pointing at the screen, you press the A button to ready the Pokeball. So, like the game says, you want to keep the Pokeball or the Joy-Con nice and leveled at the screen. When you're ready to do it, hit the A button to get ready. And you can throw your Pokeball by waving your Joy-Con. Just don't forget your surroundings, yada yada yada. So pretty much, you just give it like a quick flick of the wrist. Oh, keep an eye on the rings as you throw it. Yeah, I know game. I will explain to my audience right now. Boom, there we go. So yeah, you want to hold the Joy-Con out in front of you, keep it nice and steady, hit the A button, and then with the quick flick of the wrist, you just let the ball fly. You don't have to let go of the Pokeball or the Joy-Con, it does it all on its own. And that's how you capture Pokemon in this game. That was a pretty fine performance for a first timer, my boy. Yeah, except for the first time when I just dropped the ball in front of me. Why don't you pick up that Pokeball and give the Pikachu you caught a name? What in the... Now, that's a lively Pokemon if I've ever seen one. Whoa! Hey, wait! Come back! Come back, Pikachu. I want to love you. Hey, look, there's Eddie. Professor Oak! Those Pokeballs there. I swear there were only 2 a second ago, but now there are 3. A perfectly reasonable reaction, my boy. You see, one of them is a Pikachu that Charmingder caught just now. So, wait, Charmingder, you caught it by yourself? Yep. What? I've never seen that happen before. How interesting. Well, my boy, this is it. Take that Pokeball and keep good hold of it this time. Oh boy, here we go. So this is love. Oh, I want Pokemon to be real. They're so cute. I guess the closest thing to having Pokemon are like having our pets and dogs. Pikachu became your Pokemon. Aha, I did it. What a strange Pokemon indeed. It sure doesn't seem to like staying in one place. But it looks as though it's taking a shine to you, Charmingder. Why not give it a name? Alrighty, guys. So our nickname to our Pikachu. Yes. So I nickname all my Pikachus. Let's see. Well, I named my Pikachu that. What would I name her? I'm gonna name her this anyways. It works for both boy and girl. But whenever I get a Pikachu, I gotta name them Pikapooks. Oh no, you know what? I'm gonna put a hyphen. Pikapooks. Oh no, not Pikapooge. Pikapooks. Pikapooks. Pikapooks has been added to your party. Eddie, what did you get? Professor? Oh, no, I got the wrong voice. Professor, I choose this one. Eddie got an Eevee from Professor Oak. I want an Eevee. Look at it! That's one of the other benefits of playing Let's Go. Your partner Pokemon, any Pokemon can follow you outside the Pokeball. So we can even talk to our Pokemon. Pikapooks is staring at your face. Professor Oak, what do we do? For our new trainer to catch their first Pokemon themselves. Even I've never seen such a thing. Oh, just one more thing. Now that you two are setting out as trainers, I'd like to ask your help with something. Take this with you on your journeys.
Walk faster, old man. I want to go play. What is that thing, Professor?
This is the Pokédex that I've designed. It automatically records data on Pokémon you've seen or caught, and it makes an entry for each. It's an extremely high-tech tool. Charmingder and Eddie, I want you each to take one with you.
Thank you, sir. There's nothing in your hand. We got a Pokédex from the professor. Huzzah!
You'll find you can't get very detailed data on Pokémon by just seeing them. You must catch a Pokémon to gather the most complete data. To make a complete guide to all the Pokémon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm an old man now. Too old to get the job done myself. That's why I want you young trainers to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokémon history.
A Pokédex, huh? We're gonna meet so many Pokemon. This keeps getting better and better. I'm saying out right now, Charmander, you should do the same. If you think you're ready, that is. Ooh, them's fighting words, Eddie. Let's go, Pikapooks. Look, she follows us. She's so small and cute. Ah! I want a Pikachu. Oh, it's Mom. Oh, how cute. This is the one you got from the professor. What? You caught it yourself? That's amazing. What should I call your new friend? Pikapooks? It's a lovely Pokemon. Oh, Pikachu, I don't even have to do your voice. My, how energetic. I suppose that means you two will be setting off on an adventure today, right? I thought this day might come soon, so I planned ahead and got this for you. We got a town map. Yay, we won't be lost. Thanks, Mom. By using that town map in your bag, you'll always know exactly where you are. Safe travels, dear. You and Pikapooks be good to each other. Pikapooks, follow me! So yeah, now we're gonna get out of here and let's see what we can do. Do we have Pokeballs? Has the Nuzlocke already started? Let's see. Where's the... Oh, catching pocket, duh. We do have Pokeballs. Oh, shoot. Alright, so guys, the Nuzlocke already started. We have our Pokédex. We have access to Pokeballs. So now, it's time for us to catch our first Pokemon. So this is what I meant. Route 1. So, on this route, we have access to 3 Pokemon. We've got Oddish. There's an Oddish. Pidgey and Rattata. So, as you can see, like, as I'm going through the route, the Pokemon just spawn out of nowhere. Let's see, there's a Pidgey up there. There's a Rattata down there. I declare Oddish as my encounter. We're going to capture this Oddish right here, because we're going to need one for the first gym anyways.
Oddish.
Alright, it's a boy. Alright, so let's see. We're going to get ready. See if we can time this perfectly. Ah! Oh, that was horrible. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, are we going to fail our first encounter? Come on, great. Now, the thing is, you want to get the rings as small as possible and get the ball in it because, one, you get a bonus for capturing it with a great throw. See, like, we got the bonus multiplier. And it makes it easier for the Pokemon to get captured. So there we go. We got our first encounter.
Oddish. Oddish.
May be mistaken for a clump of weeds. If you try to yank it out of the ground, it shrieks horribly. Oh my gosh. Oddish has been added to the party. Now, here's the thing about Let's Go. You gotta nickname your Pokemon manually by going to the party or going to the Pokemon box. So we're gonna change the name. The nickname for Oddish. What are we gonna nickname this Oddish? Oddish. What do we nickname Oddish? I'm gonna name him Chai. Because it's a guy. So Chai, I think, how do you spell Chai? I don't know how to spell Chai. I don't go to Starbucks or order chai tea or anything like that, so please forgive me. Please forgive me. Oh, okay, let's see. Okay, Google. Chai tea. Oh, I did spell it right.
According to Wikipedia, masala chai is a flavored tea beverage made by brewing black tea with a mixture of aromatic spices and herbs.
Ooh, I learned something new today. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to put Move. Oh, we gotta open up the Pokemon box. So we're gonna open up the box. Pikapooks. We got our first Pokemon, so Pikapooks, you are out of the game now. Oh, I'm so sad. I want to use Pikachu. What's its summary? What are its stats? It's Rash. Rash nature. Up special attack, lower special defense. Oh, that's not too bad. She's so cute. Alright, so here we are. We got Chai, our starter Pokemon, essentially. So we've got Chai with a docile nature. He's not going to get any specifically good boosts in his for his moves. Or for his stats. But, hey, it's not going to negate anything. So, since Chai is the first Pokemon in our party, let's take him out. Oh, I can't take him out? Why can't I take him out? I guess I can't take him out of the Pokeball. Alrighty, see, so we're going to dodge these Pidgeys. I don't want to start training or catching any Pokemon until we have, like, at least 2 or 3. Because, you know, I don't want to be grinding for a long time. But we made it. We made it to Viridian City. And if you try to go any further, you run into these 3. Hello. Meow. What do you want? You can't pass through here right now. We're in the middle of guard duty, and it's very important. What are you doing here, Twerp? Shoo! Go pester someone else. I kind of did the new anime James voice. But I wanted the old one. I wanted the old school. I wanted to do his high-pitched voice. Hey, you came up from Pallet Town. You must know Professor Oak, right? I've got a delivery for him, but I really can't leave the Pokemon unattended right now. Can I get you to take this Professor Oak for me? You took the parcel from the Pokemon clerk. Alright. Normally this is what gives you the Pokedex in the original games, but whatever. Thanks, kid. Say hi to Professor Oak for me, too. So yeah, in order to progress any further in the story, you have to go to the Pokemart, get the parcel, and head back. So you want to head straight back to the lab? Yep. We could have ran all the way back, but that's okay. Why, Charmingder, back so soon? How is little Pikachu doing? How'd you do that without opening your mouth? Oh, she's so cute! So yes, the partner Pokemon rides with the player throughout the entire game. Goodness me, Pikachu here seems like it's really come to be a true partner to you, Charmingder. Yeah, I immediately caught a Pokemon and I boxed her. I think you've got what it takes to become a great Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? You handed the professor his parcel. Oh-ho! So my order arrived. Thank you for bringing it to me. Hey, Professor Oak. It's about my Eevee. Its moves are... Whoa, Charmander, that's so cool. Pikachu just rides on you like that? Ah, and now we have Eddie as well. What fine timing. I've just been delivered some very handy items, which I think I'll share with the two of you. We got some raspberries from Professor Oak. So the raspberries are like how they work in Pokemon Go. If you haven't played Pokemon Go, we'll explain that in just a bit. Great, I've been starving. I'll stop you right there, son. Those berries are for Pokemon to eat, not you. When you want to catch a Pokemon, try throwing one of those at your target before you take a Pokeball in hand. You'll find that wild Pokemon will be so happy to have a berry to nibble on that they'll become much easier for you to catch. That was close. I nearly swallowed one of them right up myself. Oh, Eddie, you're so hilarious. Now then, you two. It's up to you to decide if you want to catch lots of different Pokemon or simply focus on training up your favorites. My only request is that you have fun either way and fulfill my Pokédex. Oh, darn. I just realized something. We probably should have trained. We're about to go into a trainer battle right now. Oh, no. Oh, we can take him out of the Pokeball now. Okay. There we go. So now once the partner Pokemon rides you and joins you for the remainder of the game, you can take out one extra Pokemon out of the ball. So now we have Chai following us. Hello, Chai. Chai is staring at your face. Why are they always staring? Okay, so we're going to see if we can get past this battle. This episode's already 30 minutes long, so I'm going to save it right here. Thank you guys so much for joining for the first episode of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me, have you played this before? What Pokemon do you hope that we get on our team for the Nuzlocke? And if you want to join us for any new episodes that are coming up, hit subscribe, and that way you can join us on all our Pokemon adventures. Other than that, guys, thank you again so much for all your support. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!